Hello everyone, welcome to my vlog. This is part 2 of Gleneagles. Just before Christmas we stayed here. You can check out part 1 in my description box. So we're starting at the Fairley restaurant. This is their most upmarket restaurant in the whole place. You have to book in advance. We had to book months in advance because last time we came here we couldn't actually get in. It's a 2 Michelin star, so hence the little tiny dishes that were being brought out. This one is butternut squash. I then had some lobster. It was a great excuse to try new things. They're very attentive at this restaurant. The staff explained everything that you eat in and they finish each dish off with a sauce. And if you have a special occasion, I'd really recommend coming here. After today as well.
So let's say chopped matisse with macaroni, cassis.
It's really nice because you can all get dressed up and just enjoy the service. So here's our trio of desserts, and then we moved to the American bar where I got my decaf espresso martini before bed. Favourite nightcap ever. I'm going to be honest, I don't know when this is because Joe's got his loungewear on and it looks like it's morning, but he didn't wear that to breakfast, so I'm a bit confused, but cosy vibes anyway. First breakfast as a family, we missed the first day. The only bad service we had was on this morning. They kept forgetting about us, and I think it's just because they were understaffed, people going off with COVID and things. So this is my sister-in-law's room. I just wanted to show you another possible room that you might be given if you choose a double room. We stayed in this room for our mini-moon in July, so it was great that we got a different layout room to make it feel a bit different.
What is it called when two YouTubers come together? I forgot.
Collab.
Yeah, well, my dream is to make a collab with Preston.
Today is handling the ferrets day, so you go into this little clubhouse here and somebody comes to meet you, tells you that you need to put on special coats and gloves because ferrets stink apparently. So we all had to change and then we were ready for the day.
Ducks.
I can see it better than the corner.
Yeah. How cute.
Oh. So on the walk to see the ferrets, we were told to be absolutely silent because this man was training the eagle, so this was amazing to see. Also, a lot of the birds are named after Harry Potter characters, which was funnier when Emma Watson came to visit Gleneagles and they had to tell her that Hermione had just died. The ferrets went down a real treat with the kids. They show you how the ferrets hunt in very small tunnels, how they can squeeze their bodies into all sorts of tiny spaces. And then we got to take them on a little assault course and it was just really good fun. We then got this little buggy for the kids, which is another activity where you get taken around the grounds in it. But just so you know, all of these activities are quite hefty in their pricing, so don't expect these things to be free when you come here. But since we couldn't get away this year on a plane with the family, we decided to spend what we would have spent on these activities. On the way back to the hotel, we noticed they were setting up the ice rink ready for Christmas Eve, which we were going to miss, so we were gutted about that. But it's very peaceful if you want to go for a walk around the grounds. It's always really quiet. It was then time for a sneaky Bloody Mary, and then I'm going to show you the walk back to the hotel room because it is quite long. As you can see, there's so many shops that you have to walk through. This is the shopping arcade. And it's, a good advertising strategy, really, that you have to walk past this. So as you can see, we went swimming then. I didn't film inside here. I didn't want to be filming everybody in the bathing suits. But there's the kids' pool, which is this one with a little hot tub next to it. And then outside, there's a little rock pool. This is really hot and only adults are allowed. And then there's also a complete room for the adults with sauna, steam room and your own pool as well. So there's plenty to do in there. We took turns looking after the kids while we had our treatment. Joe and I had the hot stone massage, and this is just the beautiful little cafe they've got outside all the treatment rooms where you can relax with a tea afterwards. And I did manage to vlog a bit of the treatment room as well for you. Complimentary tea in the cafe, and then it was back to get ready for tonight's dinner. Even though I felt like I could sleep for 100 years after that massage. Tonight's dinner was the Burnham Brasserie, which I'd say is probably the most casual of all of them. Still really good food, but quite a busy atmosphere. For mains, Joe got the steak and I got the salmon. In the morning we got seated in the Glen breakfast room, which I think is for members only. I think the main room was too busy, but we had a great relaxed breakfast here. And then we made our way over to the kids club, which is a really good room. You can watch films, there's plenty to do, plenty of games, and there's also PlayStation games set up ready for the kids. The next day we went horse riding, and this is Joe laughing his head off at my form, as I've never horse ridden before. Well, I have once or twice, but his dad was shouting that I need to stick my bum out more, which was just a joke, but I thought it was serious. But I finally get it in the end, and I really enjoyed myself. And Dom and Debbie really enjoyed themselves as well, because they used to ride horses back in the day, so it was a great day. This was the end of the lesson where we all had to get off our horses, and Debbie, I'm going to embarrass you now because she does fall when she gets off this horse, if you just watch. The rest of the family then went air rifle shooting, but little Scarlett was too small, so I said I would watch her. I don't mean they're shooting any birds or anything, by the way, it was totally animal free, but she enjoyed a little lunch that we had together, a little girly lunch. On the last evening we went to the Strathan restaurant. This is where you normally have breakfast, but in the evening it is quite different, I would say. Beautiful music, I really enjoyed these guys. We got a really special bottle of champagne for the last night, so that was quite exciting. And then we had a cheese board and a bit of red wine later on, which was poured out of this crazy contraption that he explained is better for the wine. And then the next morning we were back there for breakfast, the Strathan. It was our last morning, so we got off shortly after this, and we had such an amazing time. Is Scarlett messing around with her uncle? She absolutely loves Joe. We noticed a special cinema room had been set up ready for the Christmas staycationers. And then just as we were getting into the car, we noticed the reindeer. So lesson learned, if we want to come here again for Christmas, come on Christmas Eve. I think this is hilarious. I caught Joe singing like this. He did not realise I was recording him, but he's loving life. I really can't fault Gleneagles. We had such a magical time, really nice to take the family, and I'm so glad that you watched this vlog. Thank you so much for supporting me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Talking while I'm doing my thing. Keep it on the hooks. Don't say nothing.